Good morning, friends. Welcome to again a new day for PSIR Analytica. So, myself, Nikhil Gowda, the Political Science and International Relations faculty at InsightsIAS. So, we regret yesterday the video could not be uploaded on time because of certain technical issues, but today the previous video has been also uploaded. And now we'll come to the point where we'll discuss today's question, that is 15th June 2022. The question what we had asked was that discuss Gandhi's rise to power during Indian struggle for independence in that regard. Now, friends, one thing what I want to say here, many queries have come to us, like how do we address these kind of questions, because it is too general in nature. You can find the same question repeating in modern history, but how do we approach this kind of question? So the approach remains the same, but you need to try to bring few book reviews in that regard if possible, opinions or commentaries of few scholars in that regard. But then you should not forget that you have to answer the demand of the question. Many people, what they tend to do is too much is that they just keep quoting this scholar said this scholar said this, but you need to also have content there. So here they're asking is that we have to discuss what? Gandhi's rise to power during Indian independence. So here discuss basically means we have to tell that how or what were the techniques which Gandhi used to become the leader of the Indian national movement, why Gandhi was considered as a leader by various sections of society, and then we can also look into what kind of authority did Gandhi employ in that regard. So these can be the elements of the points. But how do we start approaching it? Always have a very good introduction. Basically, you can say Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, the father of the nation in that regard, is an undisputable leader of the Indian National Congress. He is the second most popular person after Jesus Christ according to Times magazine. So Gandhi, who started his political career as Mohandas Karamchand, went on to become Mahatma. So how did he become Mahatma? That you need to explain in your body part. Here you can make use of a book written by Judith M. Brown. She has written a book called as Gandhi's Rise to Power. In this particular work, she says that Gandhi became the undisputable leader of the Indian national movement because, one, he was a mass psychologist. He understood the mass psychology well in that regard. He connected with the masses. Example you can give. When a person questioned him regarding the handloom clothes or the Indian made clothes were costly in that regard, he started using minimal clothes. That is why he is called as the naked fakir. Second one, many of his techniques which were there, such as satyagraha, it connected with the masses well in that regard. It created avenues for participation from various sections of society, such as women participated, peasants participated, youths participated. Third one, Gandhi as a leader, as his personality also, he had this charismatic personality or charismatic authority in terms of Max Weber. So we can see that Gandhi was liked by various sections of society, or his ideas were liked by various sections of society. You can give example how he used Khilafat issue to get the Muslims into the national framework, how he used his Harijan movement to get the social construction program to get the support of the depressed classes of the Indian society in that regard. And fourth one, the fourth important point, that how Gandhi went on to become a national leader, or in that regard, is that he was a leader who stuck to his stand. He was not ready to compromise on the values. So we can give the example of Chauri Chaura incident. So though many sections they criticized it, but Gandhi was reluctant to change his stand, and that is where you can see some people left Congress, but some people they came to terms with Gandhian techniques at large. So you can say that be it Communist Party, be it Congress Socialist Party, be it the Hindu Mahasabha, be it the Muslim League in that regard, all of them looked forward to Gandhi, and including the British. There also you can give the example of the Round Table Conference, where after the first Round Table Conference, unanimously the British and the Indian parties also came to an understanding that we cannot find a solution without Gandhi, because Gandhi represented the masses in that regard. So he exercised what we can say the charismatic authority of Max Weber, what we can say. And Gandhi also played the role in Gramscian sense. We can see he was an organic intellectual who understood the colonial structure of the British in that regard, and he played a very key role of the war of maneuvering in that regard, trying to fight British at ideological level or also on the ground level through a massed struggle. So in this regard, we can say that though Gandhi was, he had resigned from the Congress after 1925 onwards, he continued to command and control respects with respect to the Congress cadre or the national movement cadre. You can conclude in your answer by saying that Gandhi went on to become what we can say the symbol of Indian national movement in that regard. And today also you can see Gandhi continues to be the symbol of India as a nation. Even when the government has launched Swachh Bharat program, Gandhi's spectacle was used as a symbol of it. This speaks lots about Gandhi's rise of power. And Gandhi did not use physical power in technical terms, what we say ability to force another person. Gandhi exercised more over moral power in that case. So friends, this can be the part of your answer. This can be the the elements of the answer what you can write about. So again we'll come with a new question tomorrow. Let's meet tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, take care. Thank you.